Hey guys, Danielle Waters here with Berkshire Hathaway. Happy Friday. We are diving into the Fairfax, Virginia real estate market for the period of January 3rd through January 10th. For those of you who've been following this video for a while, thank you. For those of you who might be new, what we do every week, hopefully every week, that's the goal, is to look at these few metrics that give us an idea of what's happening in Fairfax. And also, by doing this consistently and paying attention to this over time, gives us an idea of how the market is trending. So last week we had 10 new properties hit the market in Fairfax. This week that number was 12. Just to confirm, we're actually just looking at Fairfax, Virginia here, not Fairfax County. So this is restricted to the zip codes of 22030, 22031, 22032, and 22033. So we're gonna steadily see this number increase over time as we enter into the spring market. Right now this is pretty low inventory, but we will see that number increase. Closed properties in the last 7 days, 20. Last week that was 36. This number really does fluctuate, so this is nothing that surprises me right now. This number that you see down here, we look at this every week because what this shows is the number of properties that have recently been on the market versus the number of properties that are already under contract. So properties on the market, 250, properties under contract right now, 158. So why this number is important for you as the consumer is if you are utilizing tools like Zillow in your home search, there's often a gap in time between when a property goes under contract and that status is updated in the MLS and when that data trickles down to third-party websites. So if you're in your active search and you're utilizing something like Zillow, it is highly likely that you might be seeing some properties as active that are actually already under contract. So if you're in your active search and you don't want to be getting super frustrated with that, the best way to go about it is to be looking at things that are still showing active in the MLS because that's the most up-to-date status that you can get. Here, this number we dove into in a lot more detail in last week's video, so go check that out. But basically, the summary of this is that comparing 2019, November 2019 to November 2018, we're actually down supply 45% in Fairfax, Virginia. What does that mean? Supply means if there's 1 month's supply, if nothing else hit the market in 1 month, buyers would be out of things to buy. So what this number is telling us is that we're gearing up for a 2020 spring market that may be even more competitive and more of a seller's market than what we saw in 2019. So what does that mean for you if you are a 2020 seller? It means that you probably, if you are priced right for your condition and you present the house properly, you shouldn't be sitting on the market for long. What does it mean for you as a buyer? If you're a 2020 buyer, it means that you have to have your ducks in a row, and there's many strategies that can be employed regardless of which side of the coin that you're on to successfully navigate the type of market that it appears that we're gearing up for. So if you want these numbers for your individual zip code or neighborhood, I'm happy to pull them together, just let me know. And if you are going to be browsing houses this weekend and it would be helpful for you to know about open house addresses and times and even have a route plan for you, just reach out to me. I'm happy to pull it together. So hope everyone has a great weekend. It's going to be 65, not sunny, but it's going to be warm. So get on out there, and oftentimes we actually do see the spring market maybe be pulled forward a little bit based on weather. So if we continue to have a little bit more mild weather, you might see things picking up even earlier in Fairfax than we normally see. So feel free to reach out with any questions, and I'll see you guys next week.